Alert forecast.
Good morning. It's another first alert weather day, and the National Weather Service has us under a heat advisory. That's in place from noon until 8 p.m. Temperatures today making it into the low 90s, but the heat index as high as 95 to 100. One of the big things contributing to just the uncomfortable and frankly at times dangerous setup is the fact that it's just so humid. We're looking at tropical to excessive levels of humidity still today. It's been that way for the past few days, and I'm not expecting it to let up much. In fact, I think this is a trend that we will have with those very high levels of humidity through this upcoming weekend, even into the early part of next week. We could get lucky and see a quick front come through by about midweek next week. That could provide some brief relief. But for now, another hot and humid one. 74 for your morning commute, giving you the green light. No weather tie-ups for your early morning drive. However, later, that's when the heat and humidity is starting to crank up, and that's where we still see the chance for some scattered pop-up showers and storms. We saw those yesterday. A few of those could slow you down. That's why I give you the yellow light to green light, just depending on where those set up, as those will be very location based. Let's talk you through satellite radar this morning. Again, as I mentioned, dry for that early morning drive. All of those rain and storm chances all the way off in northwest Indiana going into southern Michigan. But here at home for really the first half of the day will be dry. We'll even see a pretty nice sunrise when it comes to this morning. A good amount of sunshine with just a few passing clouds. But the timestamp I'm keeping an eye on is anything after about 1 p.m. 1 p.m. and on, that's when we bring in the chance for some of these isolated pop-ups. Same thing we saw yesterday. Some counties are fully dry while others are dealing with quick downpours. So it's very much just going to be the luck of the draw where these all set up. As we go into the evening, we tap into some of the hottest hours of the day, and we'll probably pick up with this a little bit more. I do expect once the sun goes down past 9 p.m., that's when we start to lose out on this energy, and any lingering showers and storms are just dying down and will dry out overnight for tonight. Any rain showers we get provide very brief relief, but as we go into next week, we're still tracking a fairly warm trend for much of the week. So we preview ahead. The next big thing that we're tracking out for you is your 4th of July forecast. We are still several days away. In fact, it's not even on the 7-day forecast right now, but we want you to know we're keeping an eye on it. And at least in some of these extended trends, I can give you a rough idea of what we're looking at. Still looking warm for next week with temperatures trending in the 80s. At this point, it's looking a little bit closer to mid 80s for that high temperature for 4th of July. And the weak chance for rain. Some of our extended models a little bit back and forth as to how dry we stay. So we'll be keeping you up to date on that as we lead closer. Your heat index today up to 100, but then we're just shy of it tomorrow. Upper 90s for the heat index for the close of the work week. Into the weekend, still some weak chances for pop-up showers and storms. 80s into next week.
All right, Liz, thank you so much.